Hello students, welcome back. Now today we will deal with total internal reflection in a prism. So let's students, first we are dealing with the 45 90 45 reflecting prism, and I'm using this face is air, this is a glass. Now critical angle for this interface, what I am using, air to glass. Keep in mind it is about 42 degree. Now I am deviating a ray of light through 90 degree. Now this is my incident ray. Now it is perpendicular to at the interface. So you know that it will remain undeviated. So there is no refraction. Now see, this ray remain undeviated. Now it was perpendicular to the face AB. Now it has strike the face AC. This is normal. Now this angle is 45 degree. So after this, now this is now incident angle. After this only either reflection or refraction will be there. This depends on this. Now my I is 45 degree and our critical angle is 42. So my angle of incidence is greater than critical angle. So it will suffer total internal reflection of light. So it won't go beyond this medium. Within this same glass medium it will reflect back. Now see, it will reflect back. In reflection, you know, both the angles are equal. Angle of incidence and angle of reflection is equal. So this angle is 45 degree. Now this ray after total internal reflection is C, perpendicular to BC. Now since now this is now incident ray, it is perpendicular to the interface. So you know it will undeviate. So after striking BC at 90 degree, it will pass undeviated. Same way we can draw one more ray. Student, just see, I have drawn the second ray also same way. I have deviated it through the 90 degree. Now if this is my object, this is my image. So image has rotated 90 degree. That's why ray of light we say has deviated through 90 degree. So this concept, this kind of reflecting prism is used in periscope instead of plane mirror. Now student, just see, same 45, 90, 45 degree reflecting prism I have taken in this position. Now this is my object. From P, the incident ray, it strikes the AC at 90 degree. So it enters this prism undeviated because it is normal to the interface. Now it strikes AB. Now at this position angle is 45 degree. We know critical angle is 42. So your angle is greater than critical angle. So it suffers total internal reflection. Again this is 45. Both the angles are same. Now this is incident ray now. It strikes the BC at this point. Now again the angle of incidence is 45 degree, which is greater than 42 degree. So again it will suffer total internal reflection of light. Now it is normal to this face AC. So it will move out of this prism undeviated. It passes undeviated and reaches here. Same way I have drawn the ray from Q. So just see the position. The object has completely deviated through 180 degree. So this action is used in camera, binoculars to invert the image without loss of any intensity. Students, now I have taken the equilateral prism. See, each angle is 60 degree. I will deviate it through 60 degree. How? This is my incident ray. It strikes the surface AB at point P. It is perpendicular. So it enters the prism undeviated. Correct? Now it has struck the surface AC at Q. Now this is perpendicular. This angle is 90, this is 60, so this remaining angle will be 30 degree. Now, at point Q, we have drawn the normal. Normal is perpendicular. If this part is 30 degree, this will be 60 degree. At Q, now this is incident ray now. Now incident, see, it is at 60 degree. So, angle of incidence is 60 degree. You know, for this interface, critical angle is 42 degree. Correct? Now, 60 degree is more than 42 degree. So, it suffers total internal reflection. Now, after Q, both these angles will be same because it is reflection. Now, this strikes the surface BC at 90 degree. So, it is normal to surface BC. So, it will move out of the prism undeviated. It passes undeviated as RS. So, RS emerges out from the prism. So, this is deviation through 60 degree. Now, students, how to deviate a ray of light through an angle less than 60 degree? Same interface I am taking. So, critical angle is 42 degree. Now, this is our incident ray. Now, it is normal to BC. So, it will enter the prism undeviated. Correct? So, it passes undeviated. Now, after entering the prism, it has strike AC at Q. Now, this is normal. Now, this angle is 60 degree. This is 90. So, this is 30 degree. You know, normal is perpendicular to this face. So, this remaining angle is 60 degree. Now, here 60 degree is greater than 42. So, the ray suffers total internal reflection. Now, this will deviate like this. 60 degree, this is also 60 degree because at point Q, reflection is there. Now, it strikes AB at point R at an angle 30 degree. This 30 degree is less than 42 degree. So, there is no total internal reflection. There is only refraction of the light. So, this QR ray emerges out as RS. Now, this ray, this angle will be greater than 30 degree. Why? Because the ray has entered from glass to here, denser to rarer. So, this refracted ray move away from the normal. So, this angle is greater than 30 degree but less than 60 degree. Now, students, just look at this figure. Now, I have taken 30, 90, 60 prism. Here also same way. 30, 90, 60 prism. Now, just see, I have taken this incident ray. Now, this incident ray strikes the face AB at point P. It is normal. So, it will enter the prism without any deviation. So, it will pass as undeviated. Now, after this, it strikes AC at point Q. Now, this is my incident ray now. Now, normal is perpendicular. Now, this angle is 30 degree. You know, for this interface, critical angle is 42 degree. This angle is less than 42 degree. That's why there won't be any total internal reflection. Simply, at point Q, the ray emerges out due to refraction of light. Correct? Now, it will move away from the normal because this medium is a rarer medium. Same way, here incident ray is perpendicular at AC, that is on hypotenuse. Now, since again it is normal, it will passes undeviated, it strikes AB at Q. Now, just look here, again angle of incidence is 30 degree, which is less than 42 degree. So, total internal reflection doesn't occur. Again, it will move out of the prism as QB. So, it emerges out as QB. This angle is greater than 30 degree because again from denser to rarer medium. So, this move away from the normal. But in both the cases, this angle is less than 42 degree. So total internal reflection does not take place. Students, thanks for watching this video. Try such kind of ray diagrams at home, practice it properly and comment. Thank you.